Hello, our assignment for today is finding surface area by adding faces. That means that from last time when we introduced our vocabulary on parts of polygons, polyhedrons actually, we're looking at these different faces, these different flat planar sides, and looking to, for each of the faces, and looking to add them all together for surface area. So brief definition, surface area is the outside. It is related to that idea of perimeter for a polygon. So for polyhedron, the outside area is going to be each of the outside pieces added together. So basic things to look at here. First off, I can tell you that this thing has 6 faces. So when I'm looking to try and add all of these things together, I can also tell you that several of these things are simply not the right answer because they missed one of the faces. So a little bit more detail as to how they got these faces. They're doing the area of each piece. So area of a rectangle would be multiplying, so this would be a 2 times a 5, which would make a 10. And of course there's another one of these on the other side, which is why there's another 10. On the bottom here we have 3 times 2. And of course on the top, opposite it, we'd also have another 3 times a 2. So 3 times 2 would be 6. So that's the 6 and the 6. And then lastly, we have the front of this, which looks like it's a 3 by a 5. So that'd be a 15, and of course that means there's a back. So there's our correct answer. There was an easier way for this particular problem, looking at the fact that it had 6 faces, so I needed 6 things adding together. But to hammer down that concept, we are finding each individual area of each face and then adding them all together. For our second example here, it says which one can be used to find the surface area of the following square pyramid. The square pyramid here is referring to the base of this. So a triangular pyramid has a triangle bottom. A square pyramid has a square bottom. So I'm going to use that fact real quick so that I know that each of these bottom lengths is 2. That's square, meaning they're all the same. I can also tell you that means that there are 5 faces to this. We've got 4 different triangles going up towards the point at the top and then the actual base of this. So surface area is certainly not that one or that one because we just don't have enough faces. So looking at this, that means I've got 4 of these triangle shapes on each side. That appears to have a base of 2 and a height of 3. And so 4 of those, and 1 square base at the bottom, which is 2 by 2. So 2 by 2 is going to give this an area of 4. The area of a triangle, in case you forgot, is 1/2 multiplied by the base times the height. So that'd be half of a 2 and a 3. So half of 2 is 1 times 3 is 3. So I need 4 of those guys and 1 single 4. So 4 of those guys and 1 single 4 has led me to my correct answer. And for a third and final example, which I do not intend to fully finish, I want to walk you through that process again so it can help you organize and see what's going on here. We've got a triangular prism, which means, again, the bases of these are triangles. So that means we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 faces. So I can, do something like tell you that one's not right. These 5 faces are going to be 2 of these triangle ends, which will be the same. So 2 of those things that look like they have a base of 6 and a height of 8, or vice versa. It doesn't really matter which one you call base and height. But I've got 2 of these things for these triangle sides here on either end of this figure. So they got 2 of those. And then my 3 other rectangles are going to be slightly different. I can tell you the length of each one of the rectangular faces is going to be 20. So 2 triangles plus 3 different rectangles. And I can tell you all of these has a length of 20 because this thing right here. But the height of these is each going to be different. So I've got this front face that would looks like it'd be a 20 by 10. I've got a bottom here that looks like it would be a 20 times an 8. And then I've lastly got the back of this that looks like it would be a 20 by a 6. And so I'll need to add up all of those things, remembering the formula for a triangle is 1/2 of my base times my height. And also remembering that there are 2 of them because I've got either end of the surface. Then all we really need to do to finish this problem is to write the equation that's adding up all 5 of those sides to find your correct answer. And that again is surface area in a nutshell. It is finding the areas going all the way around, which means identifying the number of faces, finding the area of each of the faces. Rectangles base times height, triangle is 1/2 base times height. And if there's any further funny figures out there, you may have to look up those formulas as you continue. Bye-bye.